this example, we just see that is there a triangle with given sides. Let's see first this. After that, we'll talk about the second example. We just use in all of them just if statement, and I want to use if statement here as well to show you how to use if statement in some programs like these, which I'm going to make it in Python. Let's use the first one. Just make this one and we'll see how to. Let's have a print statement. We'll have an statement here. Length of the site. This is a message. Let's have a variable a, floating number. In this example, we just give the sides, and after that we check whether there is a triangle or not. Floating number, we just have an input from the user. That input a. Let's have the variable b, again floating number. Let's have another variable c. Obviously, we have three variables. We have initialized these. Now let's have an if statement here. If use that if a plus b is greater than c, and this and keyword we use here. If a plus c greater than b, again we use and keyword. B if b plus c is greater than a. If these conditions are true, just print it. That the triangle exists. Here we have the indentation. Else, if not true, if false, then run this code. The triangle does not exist. Let's run this code and see what will be the output. Obviously, we have here some mistake. At the end, I have forgotten the variable a. Run once again. I just showed these mistakes to you as well because sometimes you face these kinds of mistakes. You should understand it. Let's run once again. Yes, absolutely, it's right. This time, length of sites. Let's enter number 5. Second, number 2, for example, and we have floating number. Let's have a floating number as well. 4.5. And it will tell the message. See, the triangle exists. If you run once again, just see 7, 0, 12. The triangle does not exist. See, the condition is true in this case. That's why the triangle, this message is shown to us. The triangle does not exist. So let's clean this, and we have second program how to make this. This is also an important program. Determine whether a year is leap year or not. Let's see. Year is equal to, and let's have an integer, and after that input. Enter the year. If year is modulus 4, in case not equal to 0, just run this statement, usual year. This is an elif statement. If year modulus 100 is equal to 0, or this is another if statement, that if year modulus 400 is equal to 0, then print this statement that leap year. If not, usual year. Let's have an else statement here for this elif, or for the first statement, leap year. It takes a year, the value of year, and after that it will evaluate. If year modulus 4, the remainder is not equal to 0, then it will print this message. And if this condition is true, if this condition is not true, it checks this condition. If this condition is true, it will check this condition. So after that, if both conditions are true, so it prints this. If this condition is true, the elif condition, if elif condition is true but the second condition is not true, this condition is not true here, so it will run this else. If this condition is not true, in case, so it will run this else statement here. Let's see what happens here. Let's enter a year, 2013 for example, usual year.